Hi, and welcome back to my video. Let's check on my wallet. Okay, so this week, well, the past week, I think was spent everything on groceries. Um, actually spent everything before making that last week's video, so I had to like compensate. But this week we're stuffing $560 and nothing to add there. Laundry has 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, $27, which is good. Spending has 5, 10. Is it 10? It's supposed to be 11, but I think I borrowed $1 from somewhere. Transportation has 100, 120, 130, 135, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 145. Now, coffee has 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I didn't spend anything out of here. Yeah. Mostly because I'm trying my best to watch what I'm eating. Um, it's been, I don't know, when did I start? Like Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that. And I already feel a difference. And that's just not doing anything crazy, just kind of watching what I'm eating and drinking because I use a lot of half and half in my coffee. And if I use a lot of half and half in my coffee and I have my coffee like um, 2 to 3 cups a day. Sometimes, if not the third little one, I would have a latte from Starbucks. That was just way too much of everything. So, yeah, especially with the carbs and all. So, if you're like watching those and not trying to overload it, um, also, the most important thing I noticed was that if I'm barely eating, how come I'm not feeling too good? And I think it's because I wasn't eating breakfast or lunch. And then on the weekends, especially, or like not even late at night, no, like 7, dinner time, I would just make the worst decisions because I'll be starving by that time. So as I'm making dinner, I see my daughter's chips and I would eat those chips. And it's like your body is like starving for food. So yeah, bad decisions. But this week is better. And I'll actually go grocery shopping instead of ordering from Amazon, which is like Snack Central. Um, but I would be picking up a few things, and I must stick to this budget because lately I've been going over by quite a bit, and that's okay. It was kind of like intentional, but not now. So for this week, I am stuffing $180 for groceries. And I do not plan on going over this. If I see I am over it, I will be putting stuff back. Like I really can't. It's not cool. So I have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180. Too much. $180. Right? Yeah. Tricky, tricky. Laundry is getting 25. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 1, 2, 52. Should be more than enough for this week's laundry. Spending is getting 25. So now we have 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, transportation is getting 10. So now we have 100, 120, 130, 140, 145, 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 155. Okay, coffee, I am still budgeting 10. So now I have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. I think this is the most it's ever, ever, ever had. I hope it remains that way. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my wallet. Let's see everything else. binder. Emergencies. This one is getting 10. So now we have 100, 110, 120, 130. Okay. Health is getting, this one's getting a 20. Now it has 100, 120, 140, 150. And the reason being is I need to get two major things, purchases basically. I need to buy my contacts. It's like an emergency, and they have a sale going on now, so I must do that. And then I need to save up. I might actually pull from my personal. Hopefully, it has enough for my protein powder. It's like the most simple way for milk protein. So that one is quite a lot. I think it's like $65 if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah, I have to buy that because um, I struggle with getting enough protein in. And I just like I can't quite get it throughout the day. So by the end of the night, I'm thinking just like um, a protein shake, just like make my own, just the protein powder, maybe like some kind of almond milk, whatever. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, just so I can get that protein in because I'm really, 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 really struggling with that. So Finley's envelope is getting 17. Pretty sure I did that so I can have an even number here. So now I have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. School stuff is not getting anything. I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's only $15 in here. And this is money to spend during the school year on like book fairs, bake sales, all sorts of things. Household is also getting skipped. I have $30 in here. I do need to get, I want to get those like smallish paper plates. It's just easier for me sometimes during the week. I use them for my own self. um, it's just quick. That's all. I'm just during the week when it's busy and you're tired after work, I just don't want to deal with any more dishes, especially after doing dishes. And you're like, well, I still have my dishes to do. So cutting back on that. So I will probably be using money from here to do that. Debt is getting its usual 5. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 420, 430, 435, 440. Family fun. Where is family fun? It's getting 5. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's not a lot, but we'll keep going. Tibby Emergency Pet Care is getting a 10. So now we have 100, 200, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 720, 730, 740, 750. $750, which is great. Hunter, my orange joy, is getting 5. And now we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 285, 290, 295. Little sweet boy has been trying to wake me up since 5 something in the morning. And I had such weird sleep. I don't think I hit REM sleep, like deep sleep. I think I was just waking up every half hour. I was aware that I was awake. I was aware that I was trying to sleep, and it was just like over and over and over the same pattern throughout the whole night. I couldn't fall asleep to begin with until like 1, 2. I don't even know. It was such a hard time falling asleep, not really getting deep sleep throughout the 4 or 5 hours, and then getting woken up by a screaming cat because he is done trying to wake you up. So what he does is the moment I move, like shift in the bed, he just gets in my face and he screams, meow, like really for a cat. I open up his like this where my nightstand is, the drawer, And I hide his like noise making toys in there for the night. So every night I put him there, and in the morning I give it to him. So he screams at me. So I give him some of the toys from there. I literally, like, for literally 2 minutes, fall asleep with my hand inside that drawer, like, and he still wouldn't take no for an answer. Like, I was so still. I'm like, I'm sleeping, dude. Catch on. Don't wake me up right now. Um, but he did. The next thing he did, he hopped on um kind of like the shelves that we have. Like our TV is on mounted on the wall, but underneath we have our, it's like a bookcase. So we have our board games, books, and all that stuff. And on top, underneath that, like on top of those, I guess the bookshelf, it's like this glass plate dish looking thing that I got as a gift, I think last year for New Year's. Anyway, so all the random things are put in there. I think my daughter was like marker, like random stuff that we just gather from somewhere. Anyway, so he gets up there and he starts swiping. Like he screams, waits for me to wake up, boom, swipes something, throws it down, screams again, has no effect. And he's like staring at me too. I know it. I was just so over it. I'm like, dude, stop. But it helps that he's cute, so he gets away with a lot. So I have $295 for his orange butt. Mom's envelope is getting 10. So now she has 20, 40, 50. And all he wants is love. That's like the saddest thing. Like the guilt you feel. I'm like, dude, let me sleep. Let me sleep. He just wants love and pets and cuddles, and he just wants to be awake with you. Finley's education is getting 10. So now she has 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 200, 3, 310, 320, 330, 1,330. Gifts isn't getting anything. I have literally $3 in here. I will be starting back up next week. Vacation, which is coming up, it's getting 25. So now we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 265, 270. Okay, strays isn't getting anything. I'm comfortable with the 20 that's here. I'll be there for now. Games is getting a 5. So we have 60, 50, 75. So $75 in here. And that's it for this binder. Now my personal one. Okay. Books. This one is getting a 5. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, $38. Budgeting is getting a 5. So now we have 50, 70, 75, 81. So $81 in here. Beauty, I did end up buying a new mascara. I think my eyeliner, because that one was busted and dried. It dried out because the cap popped off and it was gone already to begin with. Because it's like a little brush and the bristles bent backwards already, so it was useless because it would just mess up everything you're doing. Mascara, I just needed a new one because I'm out of the old one. I think I also bought hair color for now. But I'm getting so tired of doing it, to be honest with you, because if you do it, you have to upkeep it. So literally every 2 weeks, and it washes out super, super quickly. It says permanent color, but it's really not. It's like, it looks really, really deep and dark, darker than it promises. And then it just washes off after a week. And then by the second week, it's like as if you don't have it on. So, but I'm getting a little too tired for that. So I'm still debating whether I just want to just have normal hair color, my own hair color, but with highlights. So back to my own blonde-ish self. Anyway, so that's where I spent money on this past week. So I'm adding 5. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 102. Close. This one is getting a 10. So I have 15. Education is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3. So 423. Personal is getting a 5. So now it has 55. Savings is getting a 5. Okay, so now we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 250, 255, 56, 57, 58. So $258 in here. Investments is getting a 5. So now we have 100, 200, 220, 225, 230, 1, 2. So 232. And this guy. Now, month ahead is getting a 5 as well. So now we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. Home, future dwelling, it's getting a 5. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 10, 4, 15, 420, 1, 2. So 422 in here, which is great. Definitely the most it's ever had. Okay, so that's it for my personal binder. Now on to the holidays. I am skipping a couple. Like I skipped a couple already, and I think I'm skipping one from here. So fairy is getting a 5. I have 20, 25, 30. My goal is 50. So coming up there. Date night is getting a 5 as well. So now it has 100, 150, 155, 160. Back to school is the one I'm skipping. I have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3. So I have $43. I still need to complete a purchase, but I feel like I could do without going over budget, without spending more, because what I need to buy costs more than the $43 I have, but not very much. So what I'm thinking of is I'll split it up between this week and next week. So I'll take some of this money to the bank and, save the rest and supplement next week. And then I'll be done. Finley's birthday is getting 25. So now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 420, 440, 445, 450. We're not sure what's happening for her birthday yet. We haven't made the decision. And yeah, we have to make a decision because it's coming up. Halloween is getting 2. So now we have 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, $68. Thanksgiving is getting 2. So now we have 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. So $54 in here. Okay, Christmas is getting its usual 25. Okay, so now we have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 720, 740, 760, 65, 75. So that's incredible at 775. Mostly because slow, steady wins the race. That's all I'll say. It's great. It's a great feeling to have made the decision to start saving last year. New Year's is getting a 5. So now we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. New Year's is 60. Valentine's Day is 2. So now we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Lunar New Year is getting 2. So we have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28. Hubby's birthday is getting a 5. Yeah, so now we have 50, 55, 60, 65. Easter is getting 2. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Mother's Day is getting 2. It's also going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Father's Day is getting 2, making it an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4th of July is getting 2. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8. They're all about even. Usually I start budgeting for the holiday as soon as it's over. So like the following week. And that's why it's like according to, chronological order, I'll have more in, the previous envelope than I do the next. So, but I needed to take a financial break from that. And yeah, that's why they're all even now. $8. Okay, so now we are up to the savings challenges. So for my $5 Disney challenge, it's $5. Putting it in here. And I get to color in one Mickey head. And I really want it to dry so it doesn't stain my envelope. Again, yeah. So I'm 3 away from completing another one. And once that's done, I will do it again. Like I will erase this as best as I can and do it again. I think I did that 3 times already. This would be my 4th, and then I'll start on the 5th. So that's pretty cool. Emergency fund is my $10 challenge, which is what I'm putting in here. There's a 10 in here, and I get to color in one little money bag. Make sure everything is dry. All right. Now for my power up challenge, I played this and I rolled $3. So I have to put in $3 into this one. So that's what I'm doing here. Now this one, my worst nightmare. I'm so terrified of rolling and getting my diamond, which is the first thing I did. I rolled and got a diamond. Then I rolled 2 more times. So now I have to put in $23. So 21, 2, 3. So $23 will go in here. Do it like that. Okay, so that's it for these same challenges, and I still have $6 remaining, and it's definitely going in here. Oops, my 100 envelope challenge. So I have the 6 open here. I'll fold them. I'm putting it in here. Okay. So I had my little star note this week. They've been disappearing lately. I don't know what's happening. Like I literally don't come across any at all. So it's like a unicorn if you do. So I have all of these low denomination pockets filled. These, I do have these open and these open. Maybe I'll just push these there, make it easy for me. I have 19 and 18. I still have 23. All of these 20s. Yeah. I think I was working on my 30s here and 20s. But let's see. Yeah, I still have a bunch of 30s open, so maybe I'll move the 20s to the 30s. So just shift everything so I can open up these guys again. All right, so that brings us to the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.